What's good, Mind Speakers? It is I, 20 Days of June, and we are here today to talk about some things. I am just, here, blessed and highly favored by our Lord and Savior, Jesus the Christ. You already know what we're getting into. We're getting into Nicki Minaj's 3 new freestyles. Now, I originally thought we were gonna do this video and we was only gonna talk about Barbie going bad and Barbie drip, right? Which I thought, hey, why not? Oh, baby. But we also last night got Bust Down Barbiana. Let's first of all say congratulations to Nicki Minaj to being the first female rapper to ever move 100 million units. That's another big accolade that hip-hop isn't gonna acknowledge, and that's completely fine, but just know she's up there, and most of y'all niggas are not, and none of you girls are, so clearly she did something right, so congratulations to Nicki. It doesn't matter who acknowledges it and who doesn't acknowledge it, because the reality of the situation is, you've done it. And now we're in this weird full circle moment where you come back where you started, remixing other people's songs, finding pockets in other people's songs. That's where you started before you sold your first single. So to see you back here, it's pretty fucking cool. So congratulations. Let's start off with why all of this is happening. Apparently the 5th album is already done. Which I'm like, shit, okay. A lot of mistakes were made during the Queen era. We're all aware of those mistakes, and we're not gonna go back and harp on those mistakes. But the reality of the situation is the Queen era was not exactly what obviously Nicki wanted, and it clearly wasn't what Republic wanted. But realistically, a lot of real artists suffered last year because a lot of popcorn artists were releasing last year. Everyone released last year. And now we're getting ready to see who can get up and do it again, who can go the next round, because if everybody released 1 year, not everybody could take this year off. So Republic clearly said, okay, Ariana, run it back. And they pretty much said, Nicki, we're running it back, which I love, because usually we have to wait like, what, 3-4 years for a new Nicki Minaj album, and we ain't got that type of motherfucking time. So it's good to see her be able to have the 5th album and to get ready to come back with something cool. Please, 12 tracks, not 20. Anyway, so she's starting this era off, not starting it off with a single. No, she's just putting shit out just because you can tell Nicki is having fun and she's in love with rap. And that, to me, is one of the best things you could ever see, because artists get so consumed with so many other things. And especially Nicki, I say she's in control of too much. She can't just sit down and write music. There's too much going on. And when it comes down to this, I feel like literally she's just having fun writing music, and she doesn't have to worry about a chart because it can't, and she doesn't, you know what I mean? It's just, this is complete and total just for fun and just for the sport of it. So to me, I'm just in love with what is happening right now for her as a person, because this is the type of shit that I fell in love with Nicki with, is her on other people's beats. So now let's talk about the freestyles. So the first one I think I heard on Queen Radio was Barbie Drip. I think it was Barbie Drip. Was it the Drip Too Hard remix, which is I think Lil Baby and Gunna or some shit, whatever. Like the song, but whatever. At first I was like, I don't really know if that needs a remix, but what I can say about the way she attacked it is, that song is not a song that's prioritizing lyrical content within the song. That song is prioritizing the flow of it. Bad little vibe, shooting on my mind, hey, it's all about the vibe. So she took the song and she was like, okay, Baby and Gunna pretty much sold this to us as the vibe. Now I'm gonna take this song and I'm gonna try to, use lyrical content, which is like, that's perfect. I personally wish she'll fucking do ZZ, because they ruined that goddamn beat, and I've been waiting for somebody to attack ZZ, which is another thing. Rappers aren't rapping for sport no more. Every time you see a rapper put something on a streaming service, they're trying to get money. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing, because it's like, why wouldn't you want to monetize every little thing you do? But it's like, this just used to be for sport or for pride, and it also makes it competition, because it's like, damn, if I don't rip this beat, someone else is gonna come up in here and rip this beat. Look at No Ceilings by Lil Wayne and watch how he attacked everybody's motherfucking beat unfairly. Destroyed it. And across genres. So in Barbie Drip, she starts it off, I just got 10 million bucks for shit that I ain't even do yet. You spent your money, but I ain't say I was your boo yet. You got your feelings hurt, I ain't kneeling me to do that. I'm just a bad bitch, I'm sorry to put you through that. Which I guess is aimed at Quavo because of that whole Huncho Dream shit, whatever. I mean, clearly we know last year Nicki was basically shuffling the deck, seeing exactly what was out here, and that's completely cool. And I guess Quavo and Lewis Hamilton were both in that mix somehow, some way. Whatever. She ended up with who she ended up with, and now we see that. But whoever this is aimed at, nigga, you was a sucker because you spent all that money for no reason. But my favorite part of the verse is that she found a pocket in that beat that neither Baby or Gunna was gonna find, but a lot of people wouldn't have even known that was a thing. And that's my thing, is when another rapper takes a beat and finds another flow within it and it works, to me that's art. Cadence is an art form. It's not just something that's just done. And I think a lot of people are overlooking that, but I don't really give a shit, because I don't. But the way she attacks the second verse, like, I'm still the same bitch from the city of the potholes. She said, oh, I got those. I said, no, it's not those. I just like that flow. To me, is just fun hearing something else done on a song that pretty much lulls you to sleep. I like that. I wish more rappers would get into the competitive sport of just saying, so what? It can't go on fucking Tidal. So what? The shit can't go on Spotify. I like this beat, I'ma rip it, and I'ma drop it for the streets. That to me is just fun. It just shows that you love what you do. Athletes still have to go to practice. You know what I'm saying? Not every time an athlete picks up a ball are they in a game. They still have to go to practice. So to me, this is just keeping the pen sharp. You know what I'm saying? Like, why don't more artists do this? Because all y'all care about is money. The only time y'all rap is when it's showtime. And that's why none of y'all get better, because we're sitting here listening and giving y'all money through y'all whack-ass learning curves. No, nigga, get on something and just fucking put it out. Don't worry about if it can go on Spotify or Apple Music or some shit. No. And let me be clear, Nicki doesn't have to do this. She clearly just wants to do this because this is clearly her finding her way back to the bag that she used to be in. So you can be mad all you want, nigga, but she's in it. Now Barbie Going Bad, and this is when the shots came into play. We already know Going Bad is Meek Mill's song that he did with Drake. It's their first song back together since Rico and the beef. So she starts it off, neck tat say Onika, I got more slaps than Aretha. When you lose the queen, niggas friendly, dog. It was just back to back like Wembley, dog. Now you all the way back up in the Bentley, dog. I turn lemons into lemonade simply, dog. Old boy and my brother tried to end me, dog. Meek and Drake were beefing and Nicki was in the middle. She loves Drake, but she was in love with Meek, right? That was the thing. So to see them now be together and both of them hate her is kind of weird. Because I know she's kind of like, what the fuck? Like, and I understand, you have to see it from her perspective. It's not the fact that she has a problem with them being cool, but the fact that somehow she's the enemy. When her and Meek broke up, cool, they don't have to be cool. But Drake completely not fucking with her, but fucking with Meek is weird. And I know she feels that, and you can see that she feels that. I feel like that line is more directed toward Drake being fake as fuck, more than it is towards Meek doing anything. But I can say Meek is now cool with every single person who's ever had anything to say about Nicki Minaj. Like everybody else who hates Nicki Minaj. Because we're not even gonna get into Mariah Carey and that A No No remix featuring Missy and Kim and Cardi. Y'all can't skip her. I'm sorry. You could do whatever you want to try to act like Nicki Minaj didn't happen. It's been 10 black ass goddamn nigger years. Nicki Minaj happened. Y'all can't act like it didn't happen. What are you trying to say? It's still happening. Sorry. And Barbie Going Bad is when she basically drops that the label wanted the 5th album is done, and now she's just having fun because she wants to keep putting these out, and I'm pretty sure she has more. But I thought that's all we were going to talk about. I thought after Barbie Going Bad and Barbie Drip that was going to be it. And I was like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, they were cute. It's cute for the streets. Can't wait to see what she has next. I wasn't about to get on camera and scream like they were the craziest things on the planet to me, because they're not. I just think that they're fun, and I love to see Nicki get back into loving music, because this is exactly what I felt like Nicki would have done in 2009, which is like, yo, I felt these beats. Let me pull that shit up, because that nigga ain't do that right. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was fun. And then, last night, I'm sitting at a basketball game, minding my black ass business, and Nicki Minaj posts about her 100 million units sold and basically says, oh, and I got another surprise for y'all on Audio Mac, bust down Barbiana. I said, excuse the fuck out of me, because guess what? Real niggas been on Thotiana for a while now. Couple months. And now Thotiana's just starting to get its big popularity because white people know about it. So this is the perfect time to put out a Thotiana remix. But I was like, I really don't want to hear Nicki just go, bust down Barbiana. I want to see you bust down. Back it up and bring that shit back on the gang. I was like, Thotiana isn't one of those songs that was attacked from a lyrical perspective. Once again, it's flow, it's a vibe, but it's not lyrical. So I was like, if she's only gonna do that, then I don't want to hear it. But she knows better, and you know what? I know better. I should have known better. Why the fuck did I even doubt you, girl? Let's talk about Bust Down Barbiana, because I have feelings, because a lot of people have feelings about Barbiana. A lot of people are misunderstanding what Nicki Minaj represents. Nicki Minaj to me is representative of feminine energy. When you listen to a Nicki Minaj song, it's like I picture women getting ready for like a party and they get their little sip on. It's like a pregame, everybody's like slicking their edges down. That's what I see when I listen to Barbiana. I can feel women feeling their sexy before they get ready to go out. You know what I'm saying? Like, but a lot of people have an issue about her using the word Thotiana, turning it into Barbiana, and then rhyming things with Iana. And it's not my job to be your language arts teacher, but you know what? Here we are, we're gonna do it again. So let's just take the first stanza. I've been a bad bitch, Kakiana, and I'm still winning, Pakiana. Percocets, Papiana, killing everybody beat, thank you, next Ariana. The Iana part is not the rhyme, you stupid bitches. The rhyme here is cock, pock, pop. And they're not exactly always at the end. She's experimenting with internal rhyme here. Iana is just the end of it because that's the lyrical exercise. That's part of the game. She took this and she attacked this like a game, like it was a puzzle. And that's my thing, is like, you have to understand what someone's doing. It's a lyrical exercise, it's fun. She's having fun, she's playing with words, and that's more than what you could say for your favorite rapper who gets her lyrics delivered to her in Times New Roman 12-point font and then she's told how to say it. That's not exactly what Nicki's doing here. She's just having fun. I don't want you on my page, Blockiana. Flow tailor-made like Tiana. They copying my style, Copiana. Roger that, over Capiana, Benny Hanna to Katana, bitch, I've been Adana, he's screaming my government, oh, Onika Tanya, you look like Nicki now, still you Takiana, to keep it 100, bitch, you Wackiana. So now she's rhyming words that she put the Ana on with words that actually end with so it's Blockiana, then it's Tiana, then it's Capiana, but then it's Donna, then it's Onika Tanya, then it's Takiana, then it's Wackiana, and then if you even want to go even further for fun, she's giving you Americana, Met Galliana, and then Jelliana and Belliana, which is America, Met Gala, Jelly, and Belly. So I'm not really gonna sit here and explain rhyme to you guys as to why this is a lyrical exercise. If you can't see that, then you go ahead and you try to write some shit. But now, it wouldn't be Nicki Minaj if it didn't come with a little controversy. Because apparently, the official Thotiana remix, right, is Blueface, Cardi B, and YG. Now let me explain to you why I have an ear raised at this. I don't have an ear raised at this because Blueface would want Cardi on the record, because Cardi sells a lot of records. So duh, when you put Cardi on something, that's why it's gonna chart. And I feel the same way about Mariah, is she feels like, let's just throw Cardi on this record for a no-no and let's just try it again, you bunch of bastards. So I'm like, cool. But Wack 100, who owns the label that Blueface is signed to, which I'm gonna get there, commented on IG basically saying, oh, just because you got the drop on our record and try to drop it before us, it doesn't mean nothing. Blueface featuring Cardi B featuring YG is the official Thotiana remix. We don't do unofficial remixes or something like that. And that's why I'm like, huh? Unofficial remixes? What the fuck? What are we doing? What is going on? So you're gonna complain about an unofficial remix of a record? Throughout hip hop, there have always been unofficial remixes of records. And I genuinely don't know if Nicki released this because she thought Cardi was gonna be on Thotiana. I believe Nicki's just remixing records that she fucks with. And I genuinely don't think that Thotiana is the last one that she has on her stash. It's just another beat that she ripped. If y'all are mad because whoever wrote Cardi's verse now has to compete with what she just did, then tell Cardi to step her pen up or to employ a new writer. But how are you gonna say that's Nicki's fault? But let's look at the bigger picture here. Blueface is signed to a label known as Cash Money West. Cash Money West is founded by, you guessed it, Wack 100 and Birdman. As far as I'm concerned, Nicki and Baby have a great relationship. Wack 100 coming and speaking against Nicki without having to talk to Baby for that leads me to believe one of two things. Either he's in the wrong, or Baby ain't fucking with Nicki like that either. This specific situation to me is a little deeper than face value, because Blueface is technically a Cash Money artist. He may be Cash Money West, but Nicki's still Cash Money. So it's like Baby will get fed off of NM5 and off the Thotiana remix. So Baby wouldn't have a problem. So Wack 100 speaking up and having a problem? You need to understand who you've gone into business with and why this shouldn't be an issue. If y'all gonna be Cash Money family, in my mind it would be no issue. Unless you're trying to perpetuate the Nicki and Cardi thing, which would then be what? Men in the way. To me, Nicki and Cardi right now don't have an issue. Cardi is doing her thing, she's clearly winning. Nicki is doing her thing, she's clearly winning. So what's the issue? The three biggest artists in rap right now are Drake, Nicki, and Cardi. So why would Nicki or Cardi be mad? All these men just want to fight for the percentage of the Nicki and Cardi pie. And I hope that everybody realizes it's because of the amount of money these women generate that people are just causing these problems because they want their percentage, their little 10%, 5%, 3% here or there. They just want that percentage to get bigger. And if that means they have to knock Nicki or Cardi off of their block, this is exactly what they're gonna do to make sure that they get their checks. And realistically, over what? Over a remix of a song? It's just nasty to me. But you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, Nicki. I'm happy at the direction you're going because I feel like this is just you just feeling it out and feeling out the game and getting back to taking your eyes off of Cardi and Young Miami copying. Who gives a fuck what Young Miami dresses like? God damn it, Twerk was written by fucking Rico Love. You didn't see the credits? Why? Who cares? You know what I'm saying? Like, who cares? You are doing what you were supposed to be doing and reminding people why they fuck with you and competing with the guys, taking their records and saying, you know what, I'm gonna find a pocket that just won't hear. You know what I'm saying? Like, Drip Too Hard, I feel like she found a pocket that wasn't there. I don't know if she found another pocket and going bad, but Thotiana, she found another pocket. And that's what I like. That's what I like to see. I just like to see Nicki Minaj be in love with rap. And Nicki, you're at a point in your career where people feel like they have you figured out and they feel like they either gonna like you or they're not. But if you keep moving like this, people aren't gonna know what to expect. People are gonna be on their toes. Not many people could drop a single on Audio Mag and make people drop their SoundClouds and get 1 million plays on Audio Mag. That's not normal. You know what I'm saying? That's not normal shit. You still have superstar pull, and I think that's fucking cool. So, congratulations, Nicki. Keep moving how you're moving. Don't let people know your next move. Just drop when you drop and move on. Because things go better when people don't know that a single's coming, when people don't know that an album's coming. Don't announce anything. Just fucking drop and let the kids run. Because you're doing a great job, and I'm happy to see you do it, and I'm happy to see you rep for female lyricists. And y'all, when it comes to Nicki Minaj, everyone cares about lyrics, right? When it comes to Nicki Minaj, everybody wants to over-critique lyrics. But all I see y'all doing out here is gassing Young Miami and Cardi B, which lyrics aren't really a part. So if you want to talk lyrics, it's time for y'all to really start paying attention. Cash Doll has been doing an extremely great job. Megan Thee Stallion does a great job at adding Houston swag, and she's also lyrical. Let's also talk about Dreezy just put out her album, Big Dreez. It's a great project. Y'all only care about Young M.A. twice a year during a random freestyle and then y'all don't give a fuck. It's like there's so many girls out here who do care about lyrics. It's not just Nicki. But y'all have to realize y'all don't care about lyrics. Y'all don't care about lyrics. Y'all only do that because Nicki cares about lyrics. And y'all only do that to discredit Nicki Minaj. But if you really do care about lyrics, go listen to some of these other girls because they doing a damn thing. But no, y'all only want to pay attention to fucking Saweetie and Cardi and Young Miami. What the fuck they really doing? Not a goddamn thing. Anyway, that's all I had to say. I'm happy about what's going on. And another thing, Barbs. I'm gonna save that for another day. Anyway, if you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. If not, suck a dick, and I'll be seeing you guys later. Deuce! What do you think Ariana Grande feels like she's gonna have to do in order to survive? Because it's not like y'all niggas bought Sweetener, and I didn't either. So, what did you think was coming next? That.